Yo, I'm just shooting content, so this is just a freestyle. But man, just thinking about all the stuff I gotta do. Nice. The serious stuff, and my objective is to write positive statements, to work out, record content, address the problems or my worries, my wisdom, gathered and translated, issues, money, responsibility, think and grow. Yeah, so what the hell? Chapter 2, desire. That's the first step towards riches. You have to read these instructions. There's six steps. And step 6 is to read aloud your written statement that you made. Read it twice daily, once at night before bed and once arising in the morning. Your statement is, I'll have $700,000 by December 31st, 2027. In return, I'll establish the Haven for Intergenerational Love, including elderly health optimization, single mother certification, and child development using garden therapy and assisted livestock raising. I have these like calendar events that pop up throughout the day just to know if I'm like kind of off course or not, so whatever. Just these alerts that came up saying be aggressive. Hey, Wes is doing burpees right now. You forgot rule number 1, drop devices. And I call this the warm-up phase, kind of. We're in phase 2 of the day, which is 4:45 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Phase 1 is basically just to sleep, but phase 2 ends at 9:30, and so it's about to be 9 right now. So I got like 30 minutes left. So I'll take the time to drink my coffee, do my journaling and reflection, which is my main thing. But then by 9:30, you got to get active, got to do something. So that's phase 3 is coming up. So it's time to get to work. One thought is that I'm supposed to be doing turbo delivery. You use your own vehicle, but my name was on the insurance for this girl's car. In fact, they weren't even checking for that, but I could have been driving using my own vehicle, and I'm pretty sure I could have done some workarounds, dropping my girl off, and it would have been perfectly fine because she was cool with me doing DoorDash using it, but this would have been much better money, per se. And I was too scared, giving myself self-doubt and lying, saying, oh, well, she wouldn't like if I used her car. Maybe, but I was using her car anyway to do DoorDash, so might as well could have done some routes, which is flexible. You could have picked up the product and then dropped her off and still did your deliveries on your own pace until the afternoon. So I was supposed to be doing delivery from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. It's about to be 9 a.m. right now, so I'm 2 hours into like supposed to be working. And I applied for a dishwashing job downtown. The lady wanted to hire me. I would have got money off the bat, and it was right around the corner from the city college. So I was thinking I'll go to this college eventually and just see what I could do to learn a trade or something, or get a certificate or something in the education, something. And so that would have worked out, but I had doubt in my mind. So yeah, I would have been washing dishes, but I would have been right down the street from the college, right down the street from the damn river walk. And I like walking the river walk. So it's like, what the heck, brother? You could have got... And then this job, the turbo delivery, popped up right after that. So it all would have worked out if I had faith. And maybe that's the next chapter I should be reading again in Think and Grow Rich, is faith. Desire and faith. What is that? Applied faith. Anyway, yeah, G, I'm just talking. But yeah, everything would have worked out, you know. Because if I was driving these deliveries from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m., and then I could have clocked in and did dishes from 2 p.m. to 9, I would have been fine. You know, would have had some workarounds. Maybe I'd have to start dropping the car off at my girl's job, but there's 2 sets of keys, so I could have dropped it off, walked a little bit, and took the bus. Just try a little bit. Try a little bit. It's like, are you really trying? Because you say the work that you want to do requires a drug test. So why can't you just stop smoking for 2 weeks? Or if it takes longer to get out of your system now because, I don't know, you're old, 4 weeks. Stop for a month. Clean your system out and then get a good job that you actually enjoy. You don't have to work washing dishes, bro. Because that means that you're not really trying. If you were really trying, right, you would stop smoking so you could get that job or chase that career or go to school or get that funding that requires you to detox and be clear. But you don't want to do that. So you're not trying hard enough. You're not really trying. Because if you were trying, you would say no. You would stop smoking. And hell, you would get serious about your fitness. You'd stop drinking. But anyway, I don't know. I'm just documenting just the document. I'm at, you could say, a low vibration. Not really. I've listened to some positive. I've listened to Elliot Holtz. I've listened to Bob Proctor this morning. It's Sunday. Usually Monday through Friday, I listen to Steph is Cold and Les Brown. You know. So even though I'm listening to these things and I'm not partaking in the positive actions, my plan is to hopefully, eventually, after listening routinely over who knows how long, will it take a year, months, I don't know. But if I start advancing in these positive actions that I'm so-called supposed to take, where I'm getting the rebuttal over and over again of this positivity, so call it affirmations if I eventually start partaking in these things. So, you know. But yeah, I'm just recording off the bat. I haven't worked out or anything, but I feel good, and I know I feel better if I work out. So we'll see what happens today. We'll see what happens. I've been living my life based off of the schedule of my girlfriend, which I know is all wrong. You know, wake up at your own time, have your own work schedule, get your own car. You know, I'm supposed to be taking the bus, and I have a bus ticket on the app, and I haven't even activated it in weeks. You know, because I don't want to see people at the bus stop or be in a bus fully loaded or whatever. It's like, get a job that requires you to be there at a certain time and just, you know what I'm saying? Go with the bus schedule that gets you there at the time you need to be there, G. But I'm 29 and a man who's mechanically inclined. So why wouldn't you have your own car? Why did you give up the last 2 cars that you had when you knew what the problem was? You had the resource to borrow money for the parts, and you had a place to fix it at a friend's house who has the tools. But my own self-doubt stopped me from fixing anything, saying, oh, I don't really know how to do it. I've never done it before. When you have people with expertise that will assist you, that you've had, that's when you're supposed to bring out your catalog. I've done this to a car. I've done this, and this. I have at least 5 examples, at least 10 examples of me working on my car or other people's cars. So it's like, why would that seed of doubt enter my mind saying you can't do that? And that same seed of doubt would come in my mind when I would try to work 2 jobs and be like, you can't do that. Or when I try to go to school in the morning and go to work in the afternoon, and that doubt comes in saying, yeah, you can't do this, right? And then it becomes such repetition that my friends, my family, my parents they believe, they expect that the expectation is of you to quit school, to quit your job. Oh, you know you're just gonna do that. So I'm trying to change my vocabulary. I'm trying to change my identity, uh, my mental attitude to be positive. I'm trying to make decisions, right? But I'm not doing it yet. So I don't need you to tell me, oh, you know how you are, or you know you always do this, or you know, because your expectation. I get it. I've set myself up for that. But I need to shift my paradigm, my own self-doubt, my own self-belief, applied faith. You can do anything. It's just harder because you have 10 years of a bad habit created. And you are what you consistently do. You are what you repeatedly do. So let's get it.